Hey guys, I hope you're ready. We are getting ready to move, so we are officially starting the packing and decluttering process. You are joining me for lots and lots of decluttering. I'm going to be purging toys. We're going to be decluttering and cleaning out our garage, packing. I'll be sharing with you 2 recipes, one a chicken, 5-ingredient chicken crock-pot recipe, and an Aldi and Walmart grocery haul. So let's get ready and let's do this together. Hey guys, I'm Jamie and I want to welcome you to Jamie's Journey. I like to start out thanking you for being here. I know your time is precious. I know you're busy. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. I guarantee that at the end of this video, you will be feeling good. Maybe you'll be feeling motivated to get up and just do one thing. That's my hope. Or maybe you're just smiling because you felt like you spent a half an hour with a friend. Either way, I hope you leave this video with a smile and you're feeling good. So if you're new here, you are coming to Jamie's Journey at the perfect time. We are getting ready to move, and with moving comes a lot of decluttering and purging, and then we get to move into a new house. So there's a lot of fun stuff coming up here. I would love to have you guys join my journey. I'm Jamie. I have 3 daughters. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, Mike. We have been together since we were in 7th grade. Well, we started dating when we were in 7th grade. And we have 3 beautiful daughters, a 7-year-old and then twin 3-year-olds. I'm not perfect. All I do is try my absolute best every single day to keep this ship running. And I would love to have you guys join my journey. All right, so this was filmed almost over an entire week. So the first couple clips you saw, it was me cleaning up at the end of the night, the girls' bathroom after a bath, just like a quick pickup. And then today is my big day. The girls are in school, so I like to take advantage of my free time, so to speak, and I had planned to get a lot done. So I was starting out by just cleaning up the living room and the kitchen, and then I wanted to wash my throw pillow covers and my throw blankets. Yes, we just take our throw blankets and throw them behind the chair. I guess it really doesn't matter, but it was time to get them all cleaned, and I removed all of the ones that I can remove, and then I was going to wash them in the delicate cycle in our washing machine. So this video is kind of a compilation of a lot of different stuff as we're gearing up to move. And I know I've had a lot of specific questions on like, when exactly are you moving? Things are still a little bit up in the air. We do not have a move-in date, but right now we're looking at maybe the last week in November or early December. But if you've ever built a house, that certainly can change. But we are getting our house up and ready to move. So like I said, decluttering and organizing, and you can only pack so early. I mean, of course, there are some things we could start packing early, but there's only so much stuff you can pack early. So what I'm focusing on right now is decluttering what I can. So when it comes time to actually pack, it's easier to just like throw everything in a box or something. So this video was like a week of like craziness. So I'm going to share with you a breakfast recipe, sausage pancake muffins that the girls have been loving for the morning. I'm going to share a 5-ingredient chicken crock pot meal that I think the girls ate for 3 days in a row. They liked it so much. And then 2 grocery hauls. We try to go to Aldi probably once a month for sure. We typically shop at Walmart more commonly, and then we bring in Aldi periodically. So I'll share those grocery hauls with you, and just decluttering in the garage. I think that was the most satisfying part because our garage has always been a mess. So Mike and I are going to clear all of that out, and you should see the pile of stuff that I decluttered after I did all of the decluttering in today's video. You guys, so much. It's insane how much we got rid of. So I know my kids have lots and lots of toys. You're not wrong if you think that. But I'll be honest, pretty much any toy. I've decluttered a little bit each year, but there's a 4-year age gap between Avery and the twins. And we pretty much kept all of the toys. I didn't want to have to buy new stuff for another baby that we had. So I saved every toy from Avery. So you're looking at, there was a big chunk of time where Avery wasn't playing with those toys anymore, and I was either pregnant or the twins were like newborn babies, but I kept it all because I knew that they would developmentally get to a place where they wanted to play with baby dolls or whatever it is. So all of these toys is a collection of toys from the time Avery was born. But now as the twins are getting older, they're starting to get into specific toys that really interest them. They're narrowing down. You know, when like they're like a 1-year-old or even a 2-year-old sometimes will just play with a variety of toys and just dump everything. And now, I mean, Avery primarily likes to play home or school, like play like that. And then the twins like playing, and she likes playing with her Barbies. And the twins are pretty much just they like playing store and with kitchen stuff and dress up stuff. And that's really it. So it's allowing me to really get, and baby doll stuff. And it's allowing me to get rid of a lot or donate a lot of what we're not using. So as you saw there in the living room, I was able to get rid of so much. Like most of those baskets are empty, which honestly feels really, really good. So what I was kind of doing on this day is I was popping around to all of the different rooms in the house with the exception of the kitchen, and I just wanted to do like a quick declutter because initially, like I go in the basement, I know what toys we need to get rid of. So this is all that we got rid of from the spaces that you saw me declutter today. And so I definitely have more that I need to do. And a lot of these are being donated. I mean, look at some of these toys. They're in tip-top shape. So a lot of them are going to be donated. But I still have a lot more decluttering that I want to do, and packing specifically, so there will be lots more. Specifically in November, it's going to really get serious then. But here I was making those sausage pancake muffins. So all you do is take pancake batter and you crumple up some sausage, cook it through, and then you add it to a muffin or cupcake tin. And I just wanted to do a little bit, some of the Kodiak power cakes, because it just has, well, it's flavored, it's the birthday cake flavor, which the girls love, and it just has added protein in it. And then I also wanted to make some regular pancake muffins just to like give it a true test. So I put these in there, and I was going to pack them specifically. Avery had a tournament, softball tournament, all weekend long, and we had to be at the ball field at 9 a.m. Well, me and the twins were going to be there at 9 a.m. Avery had to be there even earlier, but I was going to pack the twins breakfast, and I just thought these were easy to grab and go, like pop in the microwave and go. In case you're confused, we did clean out the garage before I did the toy and decluttering inside. We wanted the garage all clean before I did that. I just didn't want to start out the video with us doing like hardcore decluttering in the garage. So if you're confused, garage was first, and then I did the inside decluttering. So I was laughing the other day, you know, when you do something specifically and you're like, am I the only one who does this? Or is this weird or what? I want to share a couple things that I think are very unpopular that very little people do that I have to do. I'll share that with you guys here in a minute. But as you can see, it was a beautiful day. This was a Sunday, and my parents came to pick up the twins, so Mike and I could focus on the garage. And what we were doing is he was loading up his truck. We got a storage unit so we could take bikes, lawnmower, because we're pretty much out of the season where we're mowing our lawns, bikes and scooters and things like that. Get that out of there, clear it out so it looks a little bit nicer here in the garage. And then we're going to start, when we pack, we'll start piling up boxes in here, as well as I'll show you, like I said, when we're done decluttering entirely. I had honestly planned on sharing with you guys a completely empty garage because that was our plan. And we did completely empty it out, except we just I kept decluttering inside, and this was the holding place. We can only go to a local, a place where a church, we're donating all the stuff, and then a few other things that we actually need to throw away. We can only go once a month, so we had no choice but to start piling it up here in the garage. But I'll show that to you guys here in a little bit. So it's dark, but we got a lot done. He has to make one more trip to the storage tonight, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go upstairs and get ready for bed, but he has to make another trip, then a few more things we need to box up and give to some family members and friends. But we made a lot of headway today, but stay tuned because we're gonna do a little bit more later this week. All right, so I figured I was out here. I'm gonna take some time to reorganize this and kind of restock it while we still have some time here. So let's do it.
I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. I'm thinking about him all the time. I can get him.
So after Avery's tournament, we had the team over, and it just felt good to have a refrigerator fully stocked, and I could go, send the kids or the adults, like, go out and grab whatever you want. It should be all there. Okay, so something really odd or maybe unique about me is that I wear socks to bed. And in fact, I really don't like going barefoot, really, ever. Like, I almost always like wearing socks. If it's in the summertime and I'm gonna leave, I will wear socks all day long inside, and then I will literally take my socks off as I'm running out the door to flip on some sandals or flip-flops. And then when I get back in the home, I take my sandals off and put my socks right back on. But every night, I absolutely cannot sleep without socks on. I think I heard someone say one time, it's like you're a serial killer. I mean, it's a joke. If you wear socks to bed, like those really weird things are like, who does that? Well, I do. I always wear socks. I don't know if that's weird, but yeah, I always wear socks. And I have another weird thing about myself I'll share here in a minute. So I know we have a lot of juice boxes. We actually have another box just in case, a lot of waters, but we invited Avery's whole softball team over here soon, so we wanted to make for sure it's after a tournament, so we wanted to make sure we had lots of Gatorade, lots of water, lots of drinks, no matter what people want, we're fully stocked.
So tell me, what are we? You know that I hate this game. You apologize, always say that you're sorry, but why does it feel the same?
Okay, so this was actually a recipe that Mike had sent to me because I'm always trying to find things that he likes. He's a picky eater. I actually am kind of a picky eater too, but Mike is very picky, and he saw this and he was like, oh, this looks like it would be really, really good. Now, I was unsure if the kids were going to like it because it's garlic parmesan, kind of a stronger taste, and you know how kids are. But this was so easy, and in fact, I just made it for me and him. And then we had the girls try it, and we were shocked. We actually made them, I think it was like grilled cheese or something for dinner, and they ended up wanting this. And then they ate it the next 2 days, so that was awesome. It's so easy, 5 ingredients, just such a simple meal. So definitely give this a try if you guys like garlic parmesan. I will have the recipe linked in the description. What I want to do now is we have a softball tournament this weekend. So it's Avery's first softball tournament. She's had 2 double headers so far. They were like back-to-back games, nothing too bad. But this weekend, we have a double header. We have to be at the field, I think first game starts at 9 o'clock, and the field is about a half an hour away, so not too bad. But it'll be an early Saturday and Sunday morning for us, getting the kids up, ready to go. So I'm gonna pack a bag with everything we need. So I have all of the snacks and little like coloring books and things like that to occupy the twins. It's also gonna be freezing cold. I think the temperature is supposed to be in like the mid to high 30s for that 9 o'clock game. So I don't wanna be rushing out of the door in the morning and forget something. So I'm gonna get everything packed right now. Okay, the other weird thing about myself is I don't really like any condiments. So, oh, those are the tattoos that I got. I'm crossed out because the mascot that Avery's team is, that was under the, so it had the little softball, and then under that it had their team name on there. Oh, and those are the muffins that were really, really good that I was going to pack in that bag. But the other weird thing about me is that I don't really like any condiments. Like, I don't like barbecue sauce. I don't like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, ranch dressing, which I feel like I'm not a good Midwestern person because apparently people in the Midwest love their ranch. I mean, I think people all over the country love their ranch, but like it's a thing in the Midwest. You guys, I can't even smell barbecue sauce. I can't even smell ranch dressing. I eat everything plain. I like to add veggies. Like if I have a hamburger, I add tomato, lettuce, and onion. So I guess that's where I get my flavor. But zero, like I don't even put cheese on my hamburger. I just don't like any condiments. And when it comes to dips, I am not a big dip person. Like when you go to like a Super Bowl party or like a football party or something like that. Yeah, I'm not the one grazing the appetizer tray or anything. If anything, I'm just munching on the chips or things like that. But yeah, I'm not a big dip person. I have, I think, very basic and plain taste buds. So no condiments for me. So those are two weird things about myself. I always wear socks to bed, and I don't like any condiments. When I'm done here vacuuming, I am going to be sharing with you how the garlic parmesan pasta turned out. Then I'll share the Walmart and Aldi grocery haul with you. But I also wanted to add in one more thing. I promise you that I'm not like, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for a home update. I promise I'm not like ghosting you or ignoring you or trying to hide or save anything for you. We honestly have not been over there in a while inside. There really hasn't been much change inside. Like, it's just boring. Like, the walls going up, drywall. They're painting, which is exciting, but they're just starting to put in the floors. So that's when I think it's going to start getting like really cool to see. So I want you guys to know that I'm not hiding anything from you. It's not purposeful. I promise I will update you guys or take you over there when we go and there's something to show. I don't want you guys to think I'm like holding out for like a reveal video or anything. I promise I will show you when I can. But yeah, there's nothing really major that has happened that I thought was like worth showing. So stay tuned. Okay, so we got some things from Walmart this week, and then we're also getting Aldi. We try to go to Aldi about every other week. So the Walmart grocery haul is this Walmart grocery haul is a little bit smaller than normal, but I will show you what I got. We have some food and some non-food items as well. So with the girls, they love their yogurt, but we try to switch it up a little bit because they kind of get bored of eating the same yogurts over and over. So we haven't gotten these Chobani flips in a while, and I thought we would give this pumpkin harvest crisp a try. See if Avery likes that, because these are usually her favorite. And then we got the s'mores and peanut butter cup. This is my favorite yogurt. I eat this almost every single day for lunch. I add it to smoothies or for breakfast. So, and it's specifically the Dannon Light and Fit. I kind of cringe because at the end of the day, it's vanilla yogurt, and why can't I get the Walmart brand? And there's something about it, just the Dannon almost seems creamier and softer, and not as like plop. You guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to yogurt. You know, like it plops down. That's the best way I can describe it. It's just creamier, and I like it. So I pay the extra money for the brand name. I know it's stupid, but anyways, the girls drink these in the morning if they don't feel like actually eating, like chewing a breakfast, like pancakes, waffles, eggs, or things like that. Garden rotini for a recipe I'm making. Now, honestly, you guys have probably, I think I've already made, you guys have probably already seen these ingredients used for different recipes. So I'm making these pancake sausage muffins this week. I'm really, really excited. I saw it posted on Facebook, and I'm like, ooh, the girls they love their pancakes. So I'm gonna give this a try, see how easy it is, and see how much they like it. This was a recipe I came across that I am making, and I'm really pumped because Mike loves the Parmesan garlic wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. So we're gonna give that a try this week. Some lavish bread. This is my favorite bread wraps that I get for lunches. I'll make like a turkey and avocado wrap. I actually also use these for tacos. I like them because, so it's not as much about the calories as it is. I like the 6 grams of protein in there, 0 sugars, 8 grams of carbs. So I don't know, I really, really like these, and they're really, really big. Some popcorn chicken, some water. I'm actually going to help out with the twins at their school this week and bringing a snack. So we have some water that we take with us. And then these for a recipe I'm making this morning. I got the ranch flavored ones because Mike likes the ranch. The rest of us like the regular. So I got both. Some hot chocolate. We've been drinking a lot of hot chocolate lately because it is cold here in Ohio. It's pretty cold. So we've been doing this, adding some whipped cream, some sprinkles. And then I got these winter hats for the girls because it's that time of the year, and I thought these are really cute. And I kind of like how you have the little bit of color, but it's still more neutral, so it goes along with their winter coats. I mean, I don't really worry too much about them matching because they'll lose these gloves or mittens, I'm sure. We'll have to buy new ones. I don't stress too much about it all matching, but it's obviously nice when I like a little bit of color, but also neutral, so it could go with any coat. These came with the mittens. The mittens are nice because the individual gloves are a lot harder for the little ones, so the mittens are kind of nice. Then I got this cute hat for Avery. So not neutral at all, but she loves the bright, fun colors. So this is pretty cute. And then I am telling you, Walmart is rocking it with their candles this year. So they have a caramel vanilla spice that is my favorite. Also a pumpkin chai one that I love. Like, I'm obsessed with both of those scents. And then I got this Better Homes and Gardens wax melts that I put in my Scentsy warmers. I just get the Better Homes and Gardens. I don't really buy the Scentsy just because they're more expensive. They're cheaper at Walmart, and these give off really, really good scent. I love the Scentsy. But just a little bit more difficult to get. But this farmhouse pumpkin patch smells really, really good. So I like putting that on in the morning if I don't feel like lighting a candle all day long. So definitely give that a try. They also have it in that caramel vanilla spice that I like as well. I have some of that. So this is it. Oh, really quickly, I wanted to show you guys like a little hack. So for the twins' school, all the snacks have to be gluten-free and no dyes, like no red dyes. And then, let's see, they have to be pre-packaged. So it has been kind of hard to find snacks to bring. When Avery went to this preschool, it didn't have to be gluten-free, but they have someone in their class who is gluten-free. So it's really, really hard to find. Like I said, they have to be pre-packaged. So you can't buy like Annie's bunnies that are gluten-free in the box. They have to be pre-packaged and gluten-free, and they can't have like Rice Krispie treats. It has to be like a healthy-ish snack. So it's been very difficult. So I got these peaches, but here's the problem. When you're dealing with 3-year-olds, okay, these are great in theory, but then you have 14 3-year-olds and they spill it. So here's a little hack. I got these little coffee stirrers. You can really use any straw. You stick them right in there, let them suck out the juice, and then you can take off the top and then let them eat the peaches. So less of a mess and just easier to deal with. And I came across this because with having 2 little ones, it always felt like somebody was spilling, making a mess. And so I came across that and it helped tremendously. And I almost thought about not taking the peaches for the snack because I was worried about. And then when I had to bring a snack, Addison already had the snack first and we brought Skinny Pop. So now it's Emery's turn and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do Skinny Pop again. And I was trying to think, I also don't want to spend an arm and a leg. So I came across this and like, this will be a good idea. So when you have that many 3-year-olds, you don't want them spilling the juice. So I'll give them a straw, they can drink the juice and then eat the peaches. So we just went and picked up groceries. Actually, Mike went and grabbed them while I was at home with the twins. And I'll show you what we got. We got a lot of good stuff, some new stuff that I'm curious if you guys have tried. So we'll start over here. Some of these things I'm using in recipes that you may have already seen in this video since I'm putting these grocery hauls towards the end. So chickpea rotini. We've been doing the chickpea rotinis. We've been doing chickpea pasta for a while. The girls can't tell a difference. There's 9 grams of protein per serving, a good source of fiber, and yeah, just a little healthier than regular noodles. Sweet potato cubes. I have been loving sweet potatoes. I've actually been making them in the air fryer lately, and typically I'll just cut up a sweet potato, but I thought this may be even easier. So I picked these up. I'm trying to get the girls into it. They don't seem to like it as much. So I'm gonna try a new way of air frying and give it a try for them. Lettuce for some tacos, frozen pancakes, chicken broth, chicken nuggets, broccoli. Surprisingly, broccoli is my girls' favorite vegetable. They love broccoli, as do I. Steamed broccoli is the best. So we get broccoli almost every single week. Some sandwich thins for Mike and I's lunches. Berries. Addison has been begging, like literally begging for strawberries. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I know it's not summer. It's not prime strawberry season. But I went to 2 other stores last week and neither of them had that. So glad we finally got some at Aldi. And raspberries because I haven't had those in a while. Sweet Hawaiian rolls. So what I do with these is I put some deli ham in the sweet Hawaiian rolls and then I brush some butter and salt on top and then I bake it for a few minutes until it all melts. Oh, I also add some cheese, mozzarella cheese to this. So it's just like a quick little lunch or dinner for the girls. I think I got a bunch of snacks, or a decent amount of snacks, because Avery has a tournament this week and a doubleheader, softball doubleheader next weekend. So I wanted to stock up on snacks for the littles because snacks is what keeps them occupied throughout those long days. So I got some white cheddar puffs. This is like soft popcorn. It's really addicting. And then I also got these chewy dipped granola bars, or chocolate granola bars, and mini muffins. Oh, and then pouches, apple peach and apple strawberry, peanut butter. I got some salsa, caramel dip for the girls. They've been big into apples lately, and actually I went on a field trip with the twins to a local apple orchard. We got a bunch of apples, so I got some caramel dip so they can dip it in there. Dipping makes everything more fun. Some cream cheese for a recipe I'm using, some rice for a dinner, just a side, because we're making something later on this week that I wanted some chicken rice, taco seasoning. We are going to be making pizzas. The girls really, really like making pizzas. I actually made some with my parents a couple weeks ago, so I wanted to get some for Friday night. Pancake mix. Oh, I also got these peanut butter filled pretzels for the game, and they're also from me because I love peanut butter and I love pretzels, so got those. Are really addicting as well. Down here I got some ground turkey, chicken, 3 cheese tortellini. I think Mike added these steaks. I wonder how good they'll be. Steaks, and I think he got some brats over here to grill, eggs, and then cheese. So let me know if you guys have tried any of this stuff. Let me know if I missed anything, if there's any other Aldi finds that you guys like. The one thing that I had added that they didn't have was my protein waffles, which I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see. I love the Kodiak cake protein waffles, but they're kind of expensive. I do get them from Thrive Market because they're cheaper there, but I'm not due to order from Thrive here for a little bit, so I'll either just suck it up and pay the Kodiak cake price, or I'll get the Aldi protein. It's like the buttermilk and vanilla waffles are really, really good. So let me know what you guys like from Aldi, because I love Aldi and I'm always looking for new things to try out.